crashed straight into the apple cart. The palace guards are chasing me, yelling, "Street rat!" But in that moment, I didn't care. I was staring into these big, brown, beautiful eyes that seemed to be holding a secret that I was dying to discover. That was the first time I ever laid eyes on Princess Jasmine. That was the first time I realized I've been missing something in my life. Love. We raced away to the rooftops, and all of a sudden she grabbed a stick and she launched herself in between the buildings. My jaw dropped in astonishment as she said, "I'm a fast learner." And then she smiled and I melted. She told me how her father was forcing her to get married, and I knew I had to help her. But I also knew, living on the streets, I would never be a suitable husband for her. And then the palace guards came, and they stole my moment away. They dragged me back to the castle and locked me up in the prison. As I sat there, down in despair, I heard this voice say, "There is a cave, boy, filled with your wildest dreams." And out of the dark waddled this old man like a penguin, and I just stared at him. Creak! He pushed his cane into the wall, and this secret passageway appeared. We escaped into the desert as he explained to me that there was a cave, and I needed to retrieve this lamp for him. So we get to this cave that is shaped like a big sand tiger, and it says, "Who disturbs my slumber?" The whole thing was just weird. Anyways, I go down these sandy steps. I get the lamp, and I bring it back to the old man. And then he leaves me there to die. Luckily, I had my little monkey Abu, and he went and he stole the lamp back from the old man. So as we're down below the surface, I accidentally rub the lamp a little bit, and then bam! Pow! These fireworks are exploding, and this big blue genie appears out of nowhere, and he goes into this whole song and dance number, how I've never had a friend like him. The whole thing was a little ostentatious, in my opinion. But anyways, he revealed that I was his new master. The power I had was unimaginable. I felt like I was on top of the world. And then I realized he could make me into a prince. I could finally be the husband that Jasmine deserved. So my transformation into Prince Ali Ababwa began. I had so much money, I could swim in thousands of pools filled with my own gold. And the excitement to see Jasmine again, it radiated from me like heat radiates from the sun. And then I got to the castle. I met the royal vizier, Jafar. He was infuriated by my presence. And then there was Jasmine. She wanted nothing to do with me. She said, "Jump off a balcony." And I looked at her, and then I realized she thought I was like all of the other princes that just wanted to marry her for her father's money. So then I wooed her over with my charm. And my magic carpet, of course. But that's a different story. So everything was going great. And then it all went terribly wrong. Jafar stole the lamp from me. He was Genie's new master. Jasmine was enslaved, and we all seemed hopeless. But then Jafar slipped up. He was so power-hungry, he wished to be a genie. So as he rose up and exclaimed, "The absolute power!" he started to slowly spiral down into the lamp. He forgot that being a genie comes with a price. You're stuck in this little itty-bitty living space until someone sets you free, which I was obviously not about to do. So then everything was great again. Jasmine loved me, and Jafar was gone. I had one wish left, and I knew I had to do what I had promised Genie. I had promised him that if I had ever gotten Jasmine again, I would set him free. So I turned to him, and I said, "Genie, you're free!" And he jumped as high as the sky. He was so happy, and I closed my eyes to remember the best moment of my life. Or so I thought. when I opened my eyes, Jasmine was in Jeannie's arms. I looked at her, and she said, "I'm sorry, Aladdin, but I'm actually in love with the genie. I just needed you to set him free. It just kind of happened. I hope there's no hard feelings." And so I just looked at Genie, and he just smiled sheepishly. I was so shocked, I just walked away. And now I'm here, back on the streets, telling you kids this story. My advice, never fall in love or trust a genie.